Hello and welcome to a new tutorial video for Sonic Sorcery. I'm Stefan Key, your Sonic Sorcerer. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. And if you've been watching other videos, it's also good to see you again. In case you're wondering what we're doing here, we focus mainly on healing music, meditation music, ambient, sound healing, and medicine music. And if you want to learn how to create this music yourself, and if you want to be part of an amazing community of sonic wizards, you can check out my Academy for Sonic Sorcery, where there's different tiers and different membership levels that give you certain benefits, and which also allows you to download the Ableton projects of each tutorial video, like this one that we're going to have a look at. And also you can join our Discord and be part of a community of currently 30 wizards, where we are giving feedback to each other's music. We're talking about plugins and collaborations and sound healing. And so let's have a look at this project now. Some of you might already realize that this is the Chakra healing template. And for those of you who don't know what that is, I have an in-depth tutorial which I will link in the video description. But basically it's a sound healing template for Ableton based on the planetary tunings for each chakra. And in this video I want to show you how I approach creating a healing journey for a chakra. In this case I choose the root chakra. And this can give you an idea about how to work with the template in case you have it and you're wondering how you can use it not just for live performance, but actually for creating a sound healing journey. Or if you are interested to get it, then this might be a way, to get you inspired. And in general, just if you want to create a root chakra journey, then those elements and those ideas and approaches apply whether or not you have the template. Okay, so the first thing that we need to know is the root chakra is at the tempo of 91. I already am here at 91 BPM, as you can see, but if I would be at another BPM, I can just change it. See, right now the sacral is at 98, so make sure that you click on the root here to have it on 91. And then my usual workflow is before I start going into the arrangement view and actually arranging, I'm just playing with sounds and I'm listening. And for this root chakra journey, it's going to be like a 9-minute track. The idea is to have it like really grounding at the beginning and not too much bright elements, and like really meditative and soothing, and then getting into a little bit more of moving the energies like with drums and stuff, and then towards the end make it a little brighter so that we can get out of the deep relaxation and back into the body. So that's roughly the idea. And for now I'm trying to find sounds that work well together. And first I always start with the healing frequencies. So let's find this first, right? The planetary frequencies. So if we launch this group, it will play both healing frequencies, the normal frequency and the chord. So that's beautiful. And then I'm gonna select some ambience. Water is always a good element to have because it helps energy to flow and it helps us to connect with our emotions, and it's relaxing as well. So this is that. And then I would find a drone sound. So let's see. This one is nice, but it has a lot of movement already, a lot of elements. I want something more simple. Yeah, something like this that is more simple for the beginning. So let's check the pads. And again, same thing like with the drone, there's a lot of engagement already, so we try another one. This is really nice. I definitely can imagine this in the journey. Let's see how the other one sounds. They go really well together, basically. But for now, I think I want to start with this one. So now I have those elements playing. And then let's try at some point in the journey the drum. Right now it's filtered, so I need to lower the filter frequency. And then the flute. And now we have a lot of beautiful elements going on together already, and I wouldn't make it too busy in general. Right, we have the ambience, we have the drone, the pad, 2 instruments. So that's pretty much already enough, I think, for a sound journey, because it's important to keep it simple and not make it too engaging, because remember, you want people to relax and to go within and not so much actively listening like they would listen to music. So it's more like a supportive soundscape. You create a space where people can relax and feel safe and grounded, but it's not so much about entertaining people. So very simple, that's enough. The only thing that I would want to check out now, since this is all part of the sound journey section, we also have a sound healing section in the Chakra template, where we have some singing bowls. So in general, I feel like the crystal bowls, they are more something for the beginning, because they are like bigger and the sound is like lower, like the octaves are lower, the pitches, and then later the singing bowls can come in because they are like metal and they're a little bit more bright. And then we can also play with the chakra forks at some point in the arrangement. So yeah, that's basically the idea. So let's listen, maybe find this bowl here. Let me solo it. Yeah, that works nice. And then this one. Okay, and now I have all the elements that I need for the sound journey. So now it's time to actually arrange it. And the way that I would do that is I would just record the first part, like turn off everything that I don't want to have in the intro. So this bowl is fine, this can come in later. The chords are fine. The pad can come in later. First, let's have just the drone. So we leave the drone on, and now we have the river. So now we have all the elements. And now the cool thing is I can just hit record here, and this will actually automatically record into the arrangement. So if I hit record here, you know, the metronome, and then if I switch now to the arrangement view, you can see that it starts recording here, right? And now it's recording all the elements at once. And if I wanted to, I could already stop the recording, because I just wanted to have all the elements at once so that I don't have to copy and paste each one individually. And then I can click here on this back to arrangement button to actually access the recording. And then I can just highlight all of this, select here, and then we can drag it all longer, right? So now, because it's looped, if you check, it's all like set to loop, all of the clips. I can drag them as long as I want. And then basically I keep adding the elements bit by bit, listening to it and having this in mind that we want to start like really gentle and grounding, and then get a little bit more movement in to move the energies a little bit to help release energy, and then getting back into the body and playing more like higher notes and higher sounds that awaken us again. So let's see how I actually did this arrangement here. This is the full arranged journey, right? So let's get rid of the other stuff here. Those things we don't need. And we can just focus on this part here. So let's just have a listen step by step, and I can walk you through. So as I said, I start with ambience, right? And then we have the drone number 2 coming in, and also we have the frequency, and then we have the root crystal ball tuned to the root chakra. So this is how we start. And then I go forward actually in steps of 12. So still taking the time. And now bringing in another crystal ball. And here you can also see I played with the chakra forks, right? So I played here, like you can hear the Jupiter coming in for the abundance, and then here just the frequency again of the Earth Day, which is the planetary frequency for the root chakra. So they support. And then here you see another ball is coming in. Actually, we're going in steps of 16 this time, looks like it. And this keeps evolving. So it's a good idea to always listen to the journey, and then you can feel when you need to add a new element, and it's really good to really take your time. So you see this ball stops now after the 2-minute mark, and we bring in a new pad here. It's fading in, like I'm working a lot with fades, right? Here you can create the fades in the clips. So they have gentle transitions, and now the pad is fading in gently. And then at some point also, now the journey gets a little bit more alive. Now the flute is coming in. Here we stay pretty much just with those 2 balls for now. And then we're slowly adding in the drum also. And now you can see, if I go to the automation, the filter frequency here is automated. And I did that so that the drum is not like super heavy, like right in your face, but it's gently evolving and opening up and getting more of the low frequencies so that it's more gentle. And you can also see that I filtered it out at some point. So that's a really good way to bring elements in and out in a gentle way with the filter, and each of those channels has this effect rack here, and you find the filter and you can automate the frequency. And now you see we changed the drone also. So this is the drone that is more shamanic, I would say, and this is having all those kind of ceremonial elements which work really well with the drum and the flute. And we're also bringing in this other pad. So now it gets more warm. Right, so this is kind of the peak moment. The light is strong. And people can really feel the love and support of the earth and of the sounds. And then slowly this pad fades out. Let me solo it. Right, this one. This is the other one. So this one slowly fades out and the other one comes in because those two go really well together. The drum stops, right? So now we had our peak moment, the drum was filtered out, the flute stopped, and now we're focusing more on brighter elements, right? So we're gonna bring in Tibetan bowls at some point, and also those pads together work really well, and they take up a lot of space, so we don't need much other elements. And then this drone stops, and now we basically have just pads playing. So now we are getting ready and being prepared to wake up again and get into the consciousness of our body. And of course, you know, you might think 9 minutes is pretty short, and I think yes, was just for the purpose of this video. And of course you can make it a lot longer and take your time and basically double all the length of the clips so that you end up more like with a 18-minute journey, or 15 minutes I would say is minimum. But you get the idea, and that's the most important. Right, so now we're having all those bowls here, like this is the crystal bowl hit, which is brighter. And then we have here this Tibetan bowl, which is really bright. Now it's coming. Here you can see, right? And then all together. And then towards the end, there's fades everywhere. Right, the pads are fading out. First this one and then this one. The ambience is fading out. And the journey is slowly but surely coming to an end. right? So the last tones are the ones that we started with, the water and the healing frequencies. And then that's it. And this was an example how I create sound journeys with the Planetary Chakra Healing template. And as I said, I will put the link in the description for the other tutorial videos more in depth, and also where you can get it. And also for those of you who already have it and who are looking forward to get new sounds, we're working on an add-on where we add all new sounds and instruments for all the chakras, which is coming this year still. And we will keep you informed about that. And as I said, also, if you want to join the Academy, you can download this project here and many others of my tutorial videos, and you can join us and be part of the circle of sonic wizards. So that's it for this video. I hope you get some inspiration out of it, and as always, keep creating magic with sound, and see you soon.